12-month subscription to Nintendo Switch Online could be yours. Subscribe and enter using the link in the description below. Good luck! The Nintendo Selects range, formerly known as Player's Choice, is a budget, family-friendly price range of games for Nintendo consoles. They are often from first-party Nintendo games themselves, although there are a number of third-party offerings in previous ranges. The range officially first started on the Super Nintendo, although I personally first came to know it on the Nintendo 64, as it allowed me to purchase great titles such as 1080 Snowboarding, F-Zero X, and Wave Race 64. Throughout the years, Nintendo continued to release this budget range of top-selling titles, normally to help sluggish system sales. Nintendo are notorious for having their games hold a higher value. It has been an ethos of theirs to not be a race to the bottom on pricing. After all, why let the market know that you're going to discount a game a few months later each and every time? However, the Nintendo Selects range was a way of letting Nintendo gamers grab a best-selling game at a fraction of the cost. Plus, having a top tier of games available is never a bad thing. So why hasn't the Switch introduced a Nintendo Selects range? Is one imminent? And what would feature as part of that list? The Switch has proved to be a hugely successful hit, but despite it surpassing 100 million units sold, the software attach rate is anything but one of Nintendo's highest ratios. In fact, December 2021, the Switch was in 6th place compared to other Nintendo hardware with a ratio of 7.40, and this is likely to go up with strong sales of Pokemon Legends Arceus and other heavy hitters coming to the Switch very shortly. I'm going to flash up the other ratios on the screen, but compared to the GameCube at 9.59, the Wii at 9.07, the NES at 8.07, all of these consoles have much higher gaming ratios. A Nintendo Selects line for Nintendo Switch could be advantageous to help boost up the number of software units sold, and Nintendo themselves have stated that we're at least halfway through the Switch's lifecycle. The Switch released in March 2017, so that's 5 years old in 2022. Fiscal year 2022 is set to be the first decrease in software figures, with signs that the market, even for software, may begin to stagnate. So a method to help rejuvenate these software sales is the Nintendo Selects range, but what could feature as part of that list? Well, for starters, it could start with the deluxe ports from the Wii U. The joke is that many of these games are already part of the Nintendo Selects range on Wii U. New Super Mario Bros. U, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Pikmin 3, Super Mario 3D World, along with third-party titles such as LEGO City Undercover, Fast Racing Neo, and SteamWorld Collection also made that list, and have been ported to the Switch. Given that many of these ports, bar Pikmin 3 and Super Mario 3D World, have been on the Switch for some time now, it should be these realistically that formulate the origins of a Nintendo Selects line, on top of other Wii U ports such as Bayonetta 2, Pokken Tournament, and Hyrule Warriors. They could also do with a reprint of games. In terms of original titles on Switch, then perhaps first-party offerings, such as these: Super Mario Maker 2, Luigi's Mansion 3, ARMS, 1-2 Switch,
Soda Shake,
Mario Tennis Aces, Kirby Star Allies,
to make friends with Kirby's worst enemies,
Astral Chain, I'd argue games such as Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate are also long in the tooth, but still have the momentum and could be considered system sellers in their own right. So why discount them? Likewise, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, while a Wii U port, still sells like hotcakes, so there will be no need for them to discount that either. But why haven't Nintendo already done this? Well, partly because Nintendo have adopted a digital discounts theme, buying multiple digital games for a discount and also offer up to a third off select Nintendo titles throughout the year on eShop sales. Unfortunately, these are never as good as they sound, with various e-tailers often selling the physical versions for much less. I do reckon that we will get to see a Nintendo Selects range on the Switch at one point. It would be weird for them not to, given the range has extended across consoles and handhelds since the Super Nintendo. But what do you think? Do you have memories of picking up absolute gems in Player's Choice and Nintendo Selects from years gone by? Let me know and catch you in the comments, but until next time, that's everything.